Hello everyone and welcome back to more Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon Blind. And in this episode, I'm just going to be trying to take out these two dragons which remind me of you, Draw. And there was actually something that I did which was a bit silly, and if there's any of this during the episode, then I apologize. So, emulators. Emulators are sometimes pretty cool, because even though, you know, they basically make the games look sharper and more crisp and ideal for Let's Plays and recording and stuff, the only drawback is sometimes they can crash or slow down, you know, like when a disc sort of just is too scratched, it just stops. And what happened is, I actually started to record this episode from this very spot, but for some reason, and I don't know why, when I clicked back onto it and ready to record and stuff, the game crashed. And of course, when it crashes, I couldn't pause it or save it or anything like that. And I thought, it's alright, I'll just restart the emulator. But of course, I forgot that when you collect eggs and stuff, it doesn't actually save it. The only way it saves it is if you go into options or if you exit the level, you know, because it has auto-saving anytime you exit a level and stuff like that. And, problem was, it didn't save it. So I booted up the game again, and Fireworks Factory was completely reset to the beginning, so I had to do a bit of catching up there. But I don't not care about that really, because Fireworks Factory is an awesome level. So I was like, even though, you know, I had to redo it again, I was like, sweet! I get to do this game in my spare time! You know, this level right here. Also, I apologise as well if some of the, it's probably not too noticeable or anything, but I don't know, because I've only just literally set everything up. If all, you know, basically, if there's some lag or anything like that, or something like that. Anyway, there doesn't appear to be anything at the moment, but it's mainly because my PC was acting weird, and I literally had to refresh every freaking thing in order for it to work again. I have no idea what the hell was going on there, but still. Yeah, I just thought I'd update you with what's happened here. Although, fortunately, it saved my file for Spyro 3, so it means I can just continue from where I was and all that. But good God, this has taken a while. Trying to kill these things right here. Oh, boy. Does their health regenerate? Because I get the feeling if I haven't hit them after a certain time, that their health must just regenerate also. Kind of like Halo in a way. Oh boy, it's been a while since I played some Halo. What the hell? Wait, he's nearly done though, isn't he? Yeah, look how close he is. Oh, come on, please tell me his health doesn't regenerate. That would be nice. Because, killing you like this would be a lot easier. Also, I've noticed whenever... Wait, where's he gone? I've noticed, though, that when... as the smaller they get, the faster they go. And also, the more difficult it gets for me. Considering the fact that I just took a hit there. Oh, boy. Well, you know what, let's just go for this orange one at the same time then, or... Actually, you know what, this must be pretty boring watching me just trying to hit these guys over and over and over again. And it's already been 4 minutes, bloody hell. So, speeding up time, I guess, while flying to destroy these dragons. Come here! Yeah!
Have this! I fished it out of the molten lava.
Thank God for that. Jesus! Now that was challenging. Considering of how fast they flew around and stuff like that. Although, oddly enough, I didn't die at all this time, so that's fine by me. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I guess, and all, but this is quite a cool power-up, nevertheless, isn't it? Also, what the... Did that thing just disappear? I swear it just literally disappeared on me. That was rather strange. Is it supposed to stay there? Wow. You know something? Those bugs right there. I have recently been playing Sonic CD, and they remind me of, yeah, it flashed away again. They remind me of those bugs that appear on Sonic CD, a very unknown Sonic game. Or actually, it might be known pretty well nowadays. But, you know, it was released for the Sega CD, or... Well, in Europe, it was known as the Mega CD. For some reason, they called it Sega CD in America and places like that. But where I am from, like Britain and stuff, it was called the Mega CD. because I'm, I suppose, my Sega Mega Drive and hence the Mega CD, you know. Makes some sort of sense. Also, oh wait. For a second there I thought I was going to get falling damage, but I wasn't. And also, what? There's a whirlwind here, right? What is the need in that? Because I can literally just fly around with this super duper power up right here, can't I? So, I don't know what the need in that is. Maybe people thought, I have to get them like that or something? To be honest, I is not too sure. Also, my timer is actually a lot less than I thought it was. I honestly thought I'd be there a hell of a long time. And sure, it was still long, but it's pretty short looking at it from what I thought it was going to be, you know? Anyway, right, I think that's everything then in this area. Cool. So now I can go on to the other secret area and things. And also, I'm not too sure if I've collected the right eggs, because due to me resetting my data and all that, I can't tell how many eggs or dragon eggs I had before. So if there are any of them that I've collected that didn't actually appear in the last episode, at least you know in the video footage, then sorry. But I couldn't really do much about that because the frickin' emulator crashed, and that was a pain. This is why half the time, you know, I prefer just to do LPs like on actual systems. But the problem is, you know, the PS1 only outputs not that, it doesn't really output high quality or anything. And I would like to play this on the original PS1, but, you know, I'm playing this on an emulator for quality purposes. And like, if I was playing Spyro 3 in my spare time, I would get a disc, maybe even the greatest hits version, and put it on my PlayStation 1, you know, and hook it up to a TV and play it through RGB SCART and have a fun time that way. Yes, RGB SCART, not composite. That's a pile of poo. But still. And, you know, that's just why I play this on an emulator here. But the problem with it all, like I say, is just sometimes it crashes. It slows down and all that, because this is from a completely run, you know, from a PC, basically. And this is playing this on a PC, even though this is actually taken from the PS1 and all that, but still. So, where the hell am I going? Okay, this time I'm actually going to go left and take the right route because I realized that there was another secret area here. Does this involve somebody else? Oh, no. Instead, we have Handel. It's like Hansel and Gretel, isn't it, these two?
I think I can see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way round through all these wine-ocks to get to it.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I suppose it's like that most of the time. I've noticed that also with, like, games like Zelda: A Link to the Past, you know, like if you try to get a heart piece and that, the designers have to literally put it just pretty much practically next to you, only it's on this upper ledge that you can't get, so you have to take the long way around it. That and, ow, burning my ass. No, not that, sorry. If you've ever played, like, Super Metroid, you know those speed boosts? The speed boost or something that you get when you run and so much flashes and basically it just allows you to run faster and stuff, you know, familiar to the Metroid, if you're familiar to the Metroid series. You know, they expect you to like to go around the long route and all that, but you can make it easier for yourself by performing wall jumps and stuff, so you can cut out literally all of that segment and all that. And I'm not saying, you know, Link to the Past sucks or anything. In fact, no, I'm not even saying that at all. I'm just giving an example. Basically, whenever it's annoying that there's an item next to you, but even though you think you can reach it, you have to go around the long route. At least with Super Metroid and that, there's sequence breaking involved. What the frickin' hell happened there, man? Okay, this time, second time. Jesus Christ. It's kind of brutal the way Spyro blows them all up, isn't it? I see, I need to go get that, do I? But quickly, fire! There we go. Right, yeah, I don't know what happened there exactly. It kind of blew up the pot, and it threw me to the left, and I died. Not sure how those physics make sense, but like I always say, it's Spyro the frickin' dragon. Anything can happen in the Spyro world. Anything. Most of these ninjas are actually pretty hard to hit if you're not quick, I've noticed. Which is weird, because they look really easy to defeat, but they're actually not. You just gotta be fully aware around yourself. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Especially these stupid gun things here. I've noticed that if anytime I charge into them, they always hit me. I like it when you learn, you know, that from enemies. Like, when you come across a new enemy, you'll notice what you've got to do when you come across it next time. Instead of being like, how do I defeat this guy again? And, you know, just to start with, you'll get hit and you'll be like, ah, god damn it, I got hit and stuff like that. Like that one, see? But then after a while, you realise that you can make it easier for yourself, because by the time that you've come across that enemy for like the 10th time, you know what to do then, you know, and stuff. It's kind of like that also in Zelda and things like that. You know, pretty much like when you discover that even though the bubbles are annoying, if you spray them with magic powder, I think it is, they turn into a fairy, and then you can use that, you know, to basically heal yourself and stuff like that. And that's just how you memorize what to do with enemies. Much like these ninjas here, that literally come out of nowhere and try to get me and stuff like that. It's comparable to games like A Link to the Past and stuff. I keep comparing it to A Link to the Past and Super Metroid, which is strange. Considering those are... Zelda is an RPG, and Super Metroid is a 2D platform shooter. I'm comparing it to a game about a dragon that runs around collecting gems like Banjo-Kazooie. Never mind. Is that everything, though? Okay, I know it's not all the gems, right, but I think that's everything in this area, isn't it? Oh, actually, I think I know. Wait a minute, let me just check my atlas really quick. I don't know what that was. I think I know exactly where one of the gems are in it, because I remember it just fell down. Didn't even have an explosion sound then. Well, that was weird. It literally just fell down, and you know, it just appeared out of nowhere. So that way, you know, when I hit the thing with the rocket, it just kind of fell down, didn't it? Which was this gem right here. I thought so. But the question is, what now? Let me just have a look at my atlas again. Sorry if it gets annoying. You're doomed. Lovely, thank you. I'm doomed, am I? Okay, cool, fine. So where would that be exactly? Oh, hang on, I've realised something. So I realised that one of these areas involved getting another freaking secret character. And so my guess is I have to use that character and then get all the gems that way, I think. Well, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna run out here and experience a cutscene out of nowhere. What the hell? Oh well, it's fun.
Hello, I thought you might be hungry.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
I had to help Spyro rescue the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes, this was their original home. But a long, long time ago, the Sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back, if you let me go.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh dear, seems Bianca is filled with dilemma. Either choose to follow the sorcerer's ways, or be friendly and help us out for the sake of the dragons being the source. I think that's what happened anyway. Oh wait, I thought it meant level complete on Fireworks Factory then. And you know what, I am going to call this episode off here, because might as well, I'll finish Fireworks Factory for now. And in the next episode, what we'll be doing is heading onwards to a new area. What else did you expect? Which will be Charmed Ridge. I have no idea what that one's about. And also we've got a speedway off list. Lovely. I love me some speedways. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. Hopefully it didn't feel too different compared to the episodes due to PC settings and stuff like that, which I had to deal with. And I'll see you in the next one. Even though you think you can reach it, you have to go around the long route. At least with Super Metroid and that, there's sequence breaking involved. What the frickin' hell happened there, man?